So Lions, if you've not pre-saved Ain't No Lover Boy FR, you need to go ahead and pre-save it. We are 12 days away. I've been giving y'all some very good messages to, not necessarily messages, but just we call these phone calls. These are phone calls. So tapping in, which I've been letting y'all know, things that are going on behind the scenes and, just different things in my life. And I've always done that. And to a certain degree, that is an extension of my brand, of just, knowing who I am and just knowing what I will and what I won't go for. So with that being said, we talked earlier today about certain things, and I want to welcome all the new Lions who are part of the Den. I want to welcome all the new Lions who are a part of the Den. So y'all know I made a confession to y'all earlier, and I told y'all certain things about like my family growing up, and my dad was on drugs, and my mother and my stepfather don't deal with me because of my identity, my sexual identity or whatever, and and how all of that has just played out thus far. It's it's important to know that it's crazy that all this ties back into the Ain't No Lover Boy FR era, which is about just me loving myself, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my energy, and really standing on business. Because when it comes down to it, some people, not a lot of people, but some people, and they know who they are, just like number 13, they know who they are when it comes to some people wanted to dim my light or keep me in a box. And Lions, I'm gonna give you an example, all right? I'm gonna wait. Then I'm gonna give the example. But here we are. It's a lot of times where people will count you out because they think they know you. People will count you out because they feel as though they've already mapped out your life for you. They know what you're already capable of. And honestly, people only put people in a box because everybody, to a certain degree, unless you're just different, and I'm just one of those people that is different, can tend to be put in a box. Some people, when they can't put you in a box, they just automatically put you in that box. And I want to talk about something that pours back into myself. A lot of people, or some people, and let me not say a lot, because I have a lot of people in the Lions Den, and that's not, that's obviously not true. Some people, you have some people who lift people up. You have some people who lift people up. They're like, you're gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. And you have some people who are constantly getting lifted up. What's up, Mick? What's up, Zah? And the people who are constantly lifting somebody up, it's like when they have a breaking moment, they can't have that breaking moment. Certain people feel like certain people should be in certain positions in life. Certain people feel as though because I've always came to you and you've always been like this, you can't grow, you can't change. Some people feel as though when it came to me that I was always going to be the person that told them it's okay, you're going to be all right. But when I turn around, oh no, you can't pour out your feelings. You can't pour. Only I can talk to you about it, and you have to heal me, and you walk around unhealed because I don't care about what you got going on. A lot of people just expected me to pour into them and just overly do too much. And how we talked about number 13 and just certain people, and I feel like I trigger people. I trigger people to a certain degree, and it's only because I'm a mirror, I'm a reflection. When people see me, they meet up, like they see something within them either they haven't tapped into, that they want to tap into, so they either become inspired or intimidated. And most of the time, the people that become intimidated of me end up becoming jealous. Whole time, just tap into yourself, because that's what I'm doing. I'm tapping into me. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on my dreams. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much for all the new Lions in the Den. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the Den, get into everything. I'm tapping into me. This whole ideology that what I have over here is not organic, or what I'm doing is not organic, is not. It's cap, and it's a lie. Everything is organic. It's a little bit too organic if you ask me. And when it come down to it, I wouldn't change it because I don't care. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. I love the organic route. It's just the fact that some people were to say, or that someone. Ah, thank you. Yes, much love to you. Ain't No Lover Boy FR will be out in 12 days, Mickey. 12 days, Mickey P. Listen, we doing big things in the Lions Den. So listen, a lot of people feel as though that sometime when you're in a certain position in life, you have to stay there. People feel like the level they met you on, you have to constantly be on that level. All right. You don't have to constantly be on the level. You don't have to constantly be who people think you are, or anything such as that. Because Tito, I like that. I like that. Um, you don't have to be. People are gonna always try to put you in a box, especially when it comes down to it. When it comes down to who they think you are or what category they think you fit in. People are gonna always try to put you in a box, and it's like when it comes down to it, Lions. I tell y'all this all the time. Never forget or never feel like because of the position that I'm in or because of the influence or the celebrity, whatever you may call it that I so have, don't ever feel like I'm a robot or that I'm not going through things. Part of my brand is essentially me being myself, me talking about the certain things. If you don't have a certain sense of resilience, if you didn't grow up seeing like certain things a certain type of way, you may not resonate with me, and that's okay. But the artistry over here is hustle, authentic, grind, really understanding poverty, the struggle, and really elevating throughout that. You know, certain people they make the craft, they make the music, but they aren't going through the life experiences. That's the difference between someone who makes music and a superstar. Superstars go through the lowest of the low. They experience a time where they're on the bus, they have no money, they don't have this, they don't have that, because they are destined and bound. And I am destined and bound for superstardom, you know? And it's just very, very, very important that I, excuse my French, talk my shit because it's well deserved. It's well deserved, and I've worked hard for it. I've transformed a lot and transformed into myself, and I'm gonna keep transforming. And one thing I want to talk about, Lions, real quick. I know I get on here and I say, as I hear me out, as I elevate, I want y'all to elevate too. And this is why I say that. I know the people who resonate to me are people who understand being underappreciated, undervalued, underseen. People who feel as though they've never been heard and stuff like that, and people who understand struggle and stuff like that. Understand all that aspect of life. Now, as I'm growing, because if you don't grow with me, you're gonna be like the people who become intimidated, jealous. I need you to grow with me, Lions. All right. As you see me elevating my artistry, because it's a community. It's different. It's not like what you see. It's not like what you see already. This is a community. The Lions Den is a mini movement. My supporter base we are a mini movement. So it's not like yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get it. So as I elevate, I want y'all to elevate with me, because if you don't elevate with me, Lion, you're going to become resentful, and then you ain't a part of the Lions. Then it's all about me inspiring people, because it's something that I have, and I don't know what it is just yet. It's something that I have. It's something that I have that people need to see, and it's something different that people haven't seen before. But it's a lot of people who walk around with this certain and they need to be healed from it. And it's just about being underseen, underappreciated, undervalued. People feeling like, oh, I could pick somebody else, because, or people just feeling like they already know your life. They already know the success you're gonna bring. The person who people deem not worthy of success that became successful. My type of story. A Lionsgate type of film, from rags to riches, type of ordeal. And it's not fake. It's people say that, but they haven't lived through it. They haven't bathed with a sock or went through certain things, or like had to use a knife to eat cans and stuff like that. People haven't lived a certain way, but they claim this whole idea of struggle. But like I just told you, certain people who are destined for certain things go through the lowest of the low. They experience the valley. So when they get to the mountaintop, hopefully they will sustain. And my sustainability will be the reason why I will be here now and forever. Lions, I need y'all to support me. It's Ain't No Lover Boy FR Drop. This is a serious time. It's a serious time. And I just want to reinsure and let y'all know why you should support me, because it's not no fluff, because it is real deal. It's real authentic, and it's real hard work. And if you know about that, and listen, I'm not talking about people who work a 9 to 5 and they do construction. I'm talking about dreamers, people who are visionaries, people who see themselves doing something creative and big, who have been slept on. Those are my people. Those are my people. I ain't talking about practical people. There's nothing wrong with it. But I ain't talking about the practical people. I'm talking about people who have dreams. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a painter, whatever you do. Whatever you do. Because I'm getting feisty about who I am right now. Because there's a lot of people who need to get into the Lions Den, who need to get into everything. Because there's so much more I have to show the world. So much more, for real, for real, for real. This is just a taste. This is just a taste. I love y'all, Lions. Keep it hot, keep it spicy. Never forget that when I say I love you, I mean it. Everything over here is real deal. Everything over here is organic. And when it comes to the people who are outside of the den, the ones who go against us, because you don't just go against me, you go against the people who ride for me. The ones who go against us, we on their neck. Now and forever. I'm gonna check in with y'all later, Lions. I love y'all.